Ja Rule was already making waves with his hit song Holla Holla, while 50 Cent was still hustling, trying to break into the industry. Then came that one incident that would change everything, because what started as a simple robbery would turn into a beef that would reshape hip-hop forever. One of 50's associates robbed Ja Rule at gunpoint, taking his chain. Both crews ran into each other at an Atlanta club. Chains popped up, punches flew.
You're a murdering bully. I was here when you punched Ja Rule in the face.
The talk got heated because I got mad and I started screaming at him. And so he swings at me. But I did it and then hit him with the bat. Boom! So now we start tussling.
Ja Rule, murder! I swear to God, when he in the lobby, it's like the eyes growing. Like he came in the hotel with a cookie.
No, and then he came out and they was like, Ja Rule, what happened? And he was like, oh, nothing. He had his sunglasses on. He was like, yeah, something happened.
Here's the interesting thing. I hear he's talking all types of shit. Yo, I knocked him out, took his chain.
Fifth showed a little chain that was in Wingstone. Little curl. Look what I got. Got the piece. So he snuffed him and yanked him.
He's talking crazy, like, but people believe everything he says. What happened in the past is done is done. It is what it is.
The tension exploded into music. 50 Cent dropping life on the line, taking direct shots at Ja Rule and Murder Inc. Think about it. Here's an unknown artist basically declaring war on one of New York's biggest stars.
I could tell y'all a whole story and give you a background, because I know, a lot of people out there see this rough and tough, the toughest down that ever set foot in America, all right? Y'all, in time, will understand what I've been trying to explain with on the streets, you understand? Y'all will understand in time.
Ja Rule's crew, including Murder Inc. rapper Black Child, confronted 50 at the studio. The lights went out, chaos erupted, and 50 Cent got stabbed.
He's already told on Murder Inc. for getting beat up in the hip factory, stabbed up in the hip factory maybe a month ago before he got shot at. So he fits a profile. So now the police go see him while he's in his hospital bed, damn near dying. They go see him. Son, what are you gonna do with your life? You can't do that, man. They're gonna kill you. Do your rap thing, son. That's what you wanna do, right? You wanna rap? Do your rap thing. Talk to us. We'll protect you. We can do your rap thing. No one's gonna touch you. No one's gonna bother you. Just give us a free name. Now, to a nigga that's in that situation, sitting up for 6 months, it starts to sound like a pretty good deal. You understand what I'm saying?
Then came 2002 and everything changed. Eminem and Dr. Dre signed 50 Cent, giving him the biggest platform in the hip-hop industry.
Like early.
Murder, your life's on the line. Him and Dre made him. And him bouncing to him, they made him. I rejected him a lot. I was blocking him. Just quite honestly, I done blocked this nigga to where he fell in the lap of Eminem, right. Biggest rapper in the universe with a white fan base that all became his fan base.
Right.
He was on Sony. What happened? Nothing. They would call me when he would leave the office and say, yo, 50's over with interest in something. I said, you fuck with him, you ain't fucking with me. I hated on him to where he landed with him and Dre. I'm a way smarter person now. I would have organized his deal and controlled it. Mm-hmm. I could have controlled it because I was so hot. I could have let him sign with Atlantic or DJ Clue. Who's my man in Atlantic and Craig Cowman. I could have controlled that shit. And he would have never got
right.
He would have never got that Dre monster.
Irv and these guys got records with J-Lo and shit. Right. Universal's gonna block us if we sign here.
They've done things to block me. I haven't blocked. I haven't told a DJ don't play a record or don't.
Irv is Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti and them. They, you can tell now they've admitted it over the time.
Yeah, labels would call me, and I was so hot I was just the hottest thing. So I'd be like, yo, if you f with him, I ain't f***ing with you. And they were like, we ain't f***ing with him then, Gotti, forget it.
They told you they was blocking. If you go look back at the interviews, they're saying we was blocking them everywhere we could. So I'm talking about Irv and them, they have relationships with a lot of people. That whole system, I had an issue with everybody that was there but had him.
I blocked him till he fell into M and Dre's lap.
So what did he do with it? He dropped the track Wangsta, a track that would put Ja Rule in his crosshairs like never before. But Ja Rule wasn't backing down. In 2003, he released the song Loose Change and crossed a line that shocked everyone. He didn't just go after 50, he took shots at Eminem's daughter, Haley.
Damn, you claim your mother's a cat and Kim is a known so what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?
Ja said something about him, and he mentioned Haley. Specifically remember this moment because when he said something about Haley, they thought that they made some sort of kind of connection when they were getting highs. And I'm like, what? I don't think like that. Like, and I'm like, I seen him offended by what he said because I wasn't intending to say anything about that. I was gonna be quiet about it because I didn't want him to feel like he brought a problem. I wasn't gonna invite that energy until he said that, and I was so happy.
By 2003, with Get Rich or Die Trying, dominated charts worldwide.
I remember one time walking in the studio.
He walked in the studio and he was like, yo.
It was like a small gap, bleak beans. Everybody was in there.
This dude 50, y'all gonna have to deal with him in the next couple months.
Y'all got a chance right now, just flood it, put out a lot of music because 50 Cent is coming.
He said it to the whole crew.
We was in my office, me and Rule, right? And Flex was about to play In the Club, right? Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh God, we're Dre, right? So boom.
Yo, this dude is too good. Jay acknowledged it early. He was like, y'all gonna have to deal with this dude. He's coming.
That record was so dope. I turned to Rule and everyone in the office, and I said, yo, buckle up. We have a major problem.
4 months later, In the Club hit and it was over.
The winner is 50 Cent.
Come on, Playboy. 50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Ja Rule's career started declining, and he admitted something very few rappers do. He lost to beef.
Yeah, we took the L. We took the L, but you know what? People take L's. It's not the L, it's what you do, and if you keep swinging and keep...
You really buy Ja Rule's tickets, like seats at his concert? You did?
Cheap ticket. I bought like the first 4 rows in his concert.
Is that a couple hundred?
Yeah, it was cheap though. The cheap tickets, so it was something to do. They was like on Groupon for $15. It wasn't a big deal. The tickets were very affordable. And I looked and his tickets was there. I was like, how much are the tickets? $15. I said, okay, give me the first 4 rows. I just want you to feel like you gotta reach the people. When you come and there ain't nobody in the front seats, you gotta still perform like everybody's here.
Phil, what is this that 2 decades later?
No, I mean, it's not that big of a sacrifice for me. Now, I've bought things that mean less to me. That was fun. That was like watching it. Let me see the show and see the spaces are empty. Because they are reserved for someone else. They're not supposed to be sitting.
That's brutal. That's so brutal.
Man.
You do not want to with you.
Because the team wasn't doing good when Ja Rule was around. Then I come around and everything turns around. You see what I'm saying to you?
Ja Rule instantly fired back.
There's a curse on the Timberwolves because somebody made a mistake and they let Ja Rule perform at the halftime show. And it was the worst that ever happened, right? But what happened is he cursed the Timberwolves. So now we're gonna get rid of the Timberwolves curse, the whole ritual plan, break the curse, right?